as monsters. Their fables spun in the minds of madmen. You know that, don't you? Battle Spielberg's darkest demons for the entire Poltergeist trilogy. Hosted by MonsterVision's Joe Bob Briggs. Next on TNT.
Hey, Joe Bob Briggs back with you. You know that final scene, it was over in about 5 seconds, wasn't it? Wasn't the name of the movie Poltergeist 2 The Other Side? Weren't we waiting for 2 solid hours to see The Other Side? How much other side did we see? Maybe 60 seconds of other side? See, that's what happens when you let a Brit direct a horror flick. I'm sorry. I don't want to be racist or anything, but look at their haircuts. You can tell. Oh, man. Maybe I'm just grumpy. I've been watching Poltergeist movies for more than 4 hours now, and we've still got a whole movie to go, and it's that one in the Chicago high-rise. Oh, the one that Craig T. Nelson and Jo Beth Williams refused to be in, so it's some kind of fake family they created for that one. Anyhow, we'll get to that in a minute. By the way, tomorrow night is the regular night for MonsterVision. This is just a special Halloween dealie we're doing tonight. And tomorrow night's movie is King Kong. Not the original one, the one that Dino De Laurentiis made in the 70s with Jessica Lange. Instead of climbing up the Empire State Building, the monkey climbs up the World Trade Center. But the bad news is, tomorrow is also the start of the NBA season on TNT. Not that that's bad news, but they've got a doubleheader. So by the time those suckers are over, it's going to be, I don't know, probably 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. Not that I have anything better to do, but just be aware of it, because people get ticked off if I don't tell them we're starting late. The second game tomorrow is Phoenix at the Lakers. We'll be on after that. That'll be a decent game. But the first game is the Knicks at the Toronto Raptors. What is that about? Why are they doing that? You know, people were not intended to even play basketball in Toronto, in my opinion. Anyhow, I won't get into that. Right now, though, it's time for Joe Bob's Advice to the Hopeless, the old MonsterVision mailbag. And to help me out, here's the TNT mail girl, looking like she might have a good one for me tonight. What do you got?
I've got 2 of them.
Are you trying to get me in trouble? I know you've got 2 of them, honey. Good grief.
I've got 2 letters. Get your brain out of the gutter, honestly. This one is from Dean T. of Michigan. It's from the internet.
Oh, I like these internet letters. It's always smart people that write these letters. Joe Bob, please do the television world a favor and go get a job at McDonald's. You are not funny, nor are you interesting or exciting to watch. If you plan on continuing your relationship with the television world, tell your writers to get a life. I cannot stand Rhonda or Gilbert, but I prefer hours of them to 10 minutes of you. Oh, and tell that ditzy blonde to put her boobs back in her shirt, and she's the type of woman that gives blondes a bad name.
He does not say that. Give me that. You made that up.
Not so funny now, is it? What are we supposed to do, answer this? Why'd you pick this letter?
I didn't pick it. Tom picked it. Golly.
Well, what I want to know is, how did he find out that they wouldn't hire me at McDonald's? That's what I want. Give me the other letter.
Fine.
Who's that
This one's from Ed Yenshaw of the internet.
Oh, grief. I hate these internet letters. Stupid people write these letters. Joe Bob, my name is Ed Yenshaw, and I sure do enjoy your presence on TNT's MonsterVision. I shouldn't have said that about internet people. They're not so bad, really. My wife can't stand you. I have to send her in the other room to watch TV. I'm thinking of forming a Joe Bob club for all the guys in the neighborhood. This way the women will have to find other entertainment while we enjoy your show in peace. Maybe we can even get a national organization going if there's enough interest. What do you think? Anyway, do you have a bunch of staff writers working for you? I think you should run for political office. Ed Yenshaw. What is all this stuff about writers? This is a Turner network. Don't you understand that? You think we would employ actual writers like Jay Leno or something? Please. But this crabby wife problem, maybe we should just put a little box down in the corner of the MonsterVision screen and put Lifetime Network on there. Let them watch TV movies starring Cheryl Ladd as a brain surgeon or something. But by the way, Ed, Research shows that after 11 p.m., the man of the house controls the remote. Let's keep it that way, okay?
I don't think that's a very good answer.
Now you're going to comment on whether that was a good answer or not.
I just think that we should have movies that are for women, too.
Well, we have movies for women, too. In a couple of weeks, we're showing a gall-darn Terry Garr movie, that movie Firstborn, you know. Remember that, where Peter Weller is this creep boyfriend who beats her up and hurts Corey Haim's feelings because, you know, he thinks somebody's picking on his mom. And
Well, I don't think women want to watch movies about being beaten up.
Well, good, because men don't want to watch those movies either, so.
Well, you don't have to be so grumpy just because they think you're a redneck.
Hey, I'm not a redneck. Well, I am a redneck, but anyway, sorry. Anyway, look, let's just watch the third Poltergeist flick of the evening. We're getting real punchy around here. They said it couldn't be done, but here they are again. They're back. By 1982, there were only 2 people left from the original movie, Heather O'Rourke and Zelda Rubinstein, and Heather was getting kind of long in the tooth. By this time, she was almost 12 years old, and so MGM says, look, we got one more shot with Heather. She's going to be too old. The whole cast is gone. Let's shoot this quick and dirty. And so they called up Gary Sherman, best known for the immortal horror flicks Raw Meat and Dead and Buried, and they said, Gary, will you write and direct part 3? And he said, yeah. What would you like me to do with it? And they said, we don't give a flip. And so now, here you have it, Poltergeist 3 with Tom Skerritt in place of Craig T. Nelson, with Nancy Allen in place of Jo Beth Williams, with Laura Flynn Boyle in place of Dominique Dunn, who was murdered shortly after the first film, and a big old Chicago high-rise. They decided to go die hard with this one. So let's look at those drive-in totals. 5 dead bodies, window washer demon, multiple mirror smashing, underground garage-dwelling zombies, an old mummy woman gives birth through her face, elevator shaft plunge, squealing pigs, zombie car chase with explosions, head hacking, 1 star. Check it out, and I've decided to stick this one out. I'm gonna be here. Hang around with me. It's Halloween. We'll bob for apples later, do something like that. Why didn't I ask the mail girl to bob for apples? I'd like to see her bob for apples. Don't you? What do you think? What?
For the time of your life.
Shoot, right up the court. And hit the radio, man.
Every day, car batteries are put to the test. Every day, America's most trusted lives up to its name. Die Hard. Tried and true.
Things haven't been going so good.
Come stay with us.
When they invited him in, they let him something they could never imagine. Forever escape. Bad Moon. Rated R. Starts Friday, November 1st at a theater near you. We've shown you Prego is better than Ragu Old World style. Now here's a thought on why. Prego adds diced tomatoes. Ragu only paste. So Prego's more like homemade. No wonder people prefer Prego almost 2-to-1. Prego homemade taste. It's in there.
Denzel Washington hosts NBA at 50. See the world premiere Wednesday, November 13th on TNT.
Who should you trust when your car needs service?
My neighbor recommended you.
Glad to hear it. Each Napa Auto Care Repair Center is independently owned by folks who live in the Metro Phoenix area. What's that is?
That's great.
Friends you can trust. Napa Auto Care Repair Center. ASE certified technicians and the best parts around. Make repairs easier. Apply today for your Napa card. Use it and double your nationwide warranty. Call toll-free or see your yellow pages for the Napa Auto Care Repair Center in your neighborhood.
MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs on Poltergeist 3.
Whoa, little Carol Ann is looking a little too old to do that creepy hair thing, don't you think? But let's be fair. The reason she has those puffy cheeks and extra poundage is that doctors were shooting her up with cortisone during the movie. They told her she had Crohn's disease, this intestine thing, but right after the movie was finished, she died, and they found out it was not Crohn's disease. She just had a blocked intestine, so lawsuit city. And, of course, that started the whole myth about the Poltergeist movies being cursed. If you've got anything to tell me or gripe about, write to me at MonsterVision, care of TNT, 1010 Techwood Drive Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. Geeks can contact me on the internet at joebob@turner.com.
This is the most advanced case of permanent surprise I've ever seen.
What caused it? It's the new reduced fat Doritos. They do taste surprisingly good.
We'll do everything we can, Chuck. We're doctors.
New reduced fat Doritos tortilla chips. Surprisingly good. Campbell's has just come out with a new soup that's so good, so intensely flavorful, so incredibly delicious, so exciting, so distinctive, so downright mouth-watering that you can't eat it. Well, by itself. Introducing new Campbell's Healthy Request Creative Chef. It's soup that's specially prepared to cook with, loaded with premium herbs and spices instead of fat and salt. It turns a normal meal into a masterpiece.
Hey, this is good. Yeah, almost too good to eat.
New Healthy Request Creative Chef soups makes ordinary meals extraordinary.
We planted our own garden this year. That's because Mom says fresh is best. We even make our own salad dressing.
Hidden Valley Ranch. You make that fresh, original ranch taste with milk, mayonnaise, and the original blend of herbs and spices.
She says more salad will help me grow like a weed. The sooner the better.
Hidden Valley Ranch. Good things grow in Hidden Valley.
Things in life can change like that. All that work, and it's gone. But Farmers Insurance can help you get things back to the way they once were. That's why everything we do, from the way policies are written to the way claims are handled, revolves around getting you back to that point. Isn't that what insurance is supposed to do? Hey, wires can short out. Toasters can catch fire. These things happen. But with Farmers, we can at least help get you back where you belong.
What an extraordinary time to be a child. Now that we can surf the internet through our TVs, the world is literally at their fingertips. Children are our future. The better we make the world for them, the better we make the world for us.
Web TV from Philips Magnavox. The power of the internet now on your own television.
Hey, I'm Joe Bob Briggs, and I'm here to tell you that if you're not watching MonsterVision Friday nights on TNT, then frankly, I'm embarrassed for you.
Beat your chest and hang around with King Kong, followed by Logan's Run. Tomorrow night at 1:30 on TNT. We will return to Poltergeist 3 in a moment on TNT MonsterVision. And coming up, see The Haunting next on TNT.
This is an Isuzu Hombre from Chapman Isuzu, Arizona's #1 Isuzu dealer. This is Chapman's cost on a brand new Isuzu Hombre. $10,615, dealer's cost. Now let's add a few things. Wow. Ooh. Hey. And your cost, the Chapman customer price, is just $10,615. Hey, that's the same price as Chapman's cost. You gotta love this new mat. The 96 Isuzu Ombre from Chapman Isuzu at Baseline and McClintock, Tempe. Calculator not required.
Behold the Super Power Card. With this card, you'll get free copying, daily money-saving coupons, free notary service, special offers, prizes, and shopping sprees. Join the Super Power Club. It's free. Pick up your card at the Superstition Spring Center customer service booth. Oh, and don't forget, free stroller use.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs on Poltergeist 3.
You know, there was one movie that Gary Sherman directed that I really liked. Vice Squad in 1982. Wings Hauser as the pimp from hell. But now it's 6 years later and Gary gets this sequel thing, and pretty soon, where does he end up? Directing made-for-TV movies starring Rue McClanahan, Bruce Boxleitner, Robert Culp, and Cheryl Ladd. The horror. The horror. Okay, come on, let's get it over with. By the way, do you know why Carol Ann is living in Chicago besides the lame plot excuse they gave for that? Because Gary Sherman, the director, is from Chicago. It's his hometown. He even grew up in a high-rise. And I guess you had to grow up with him to see just how exciting it was.
TNT brings you pulsating walls, mansions, and icy hands. Look into the haunting next. Then at 5, he's known as Grasshopper. Watch Kung Fu. And tomorrow, after the NBA, TNT's got Jessica Lange in her film debut. See Joe Bob Briggs host King Kong.
Take aim at 2 big movies every Saturday night on TBS.
Sounds very stylish. Nothing to it.
1 Eastwood movie and 1 from the Duke. Big Shots. 8:05 Eastern every Saturday night on TBS.
Now's a really great time to shop for the kitchen, living room, or home office.
I'd love to, but we just bought a house.
Well, it's all on sale at Sears Brand Central. All appliances, electronics, and computers.
Really?
Save on terrific brand names like Whirlpool, Kenmore, Pioneer, RCA, and Compaq.
Sounds good to me.
Plus, you'll even get free delivery on all home appliances over $399.
That's a nice bonus.
But it all ends Saturday at Sears Brand Central.
Oh, I'll be there before Saturday.
They call it the grasslands, but it's mostly sand and rock as far as the eye can see. A remote corner of the map most people can't even find. Inner Mongolia. Here Land's End cashmere sweaters begin their long journey to you. On this bleak plain, herdsmen rear the legendary goats of Kashmir. Mongolian winters are harsh, so to protect themselves, these goats grow a warm, fluffy coat. It produces the world's finest cashmere. Herdsmen comb the soft underhair off the goat in long, lovely fleece. This is top-dyed before spinning, not the usual way after. It produces vibrant, lasting color. Then villagers spin this soft fleece into yarn, and for the best sweaters, like Land's End sweaters, they double the yarn. 2-ply yarn is fuller-bodied, more luxurious. It wears longer. Knitting a sweater takes patience. But to these villagers, patience comes as naturally as the seasons. Each sweater is knit to size, not shrunk or cut to size, so it holds its shape better. On the necks, cuffs, and bottom ribs, Land's End insists on hand workmanship, so our sweaters look virtually seamless. We think Land's End cashmere sweaters are uncommonly rich, but then we go to the ends of the earth to bring them back for you. Land's End Direct Merchants. For a free copy of our catalog, call 1-800-LANDS END.
Nobody does it like you.
For hard-to-reach places, now Hoover introduces Twist and Vac, the only hand vac with a nozzle that twists.
Nobody does it like you.
How do you pick up a sandwich without a lot of fat and calories? Pick up a pickle, a Vlasic pickle. Tune up your tuna. Pick up your turkey. No fat and almost no calories.
Awesome.
So remember, pick a Vlasic. All flavor, no fat.
Opening night, Suns Lakers at 10:30, but first, Knicks Raptors. Tomorrow at 8 on TNT. Don't miss a game.
Aches and pains acting up again? Imagine 5 sets of massaging hands all over your body. Now enjoy Back Pleaser by Homedics with 5 massaging motors. Command controller relieves neck, shoulder, lower back, buttocks, thighs, or any combination of the 5. Press the cycle button for massage waves up and down your body. Adjust the speed and strength. Slow and gentle to relax, or intense and fast to energize. Work seated, reclining, or lying down. Complete with custom adapter.
Pain in my back, gone. I love it.
I can't relax without it.
Now order Back Pleaser for just 3 easy payments of $29.95. Get Back Pleaser with heat for just 1 extra payment of $29.95. Order now, and we'll include this foot massage pillow, a $30 value, free. Back Pleaser by Homedics, the dynamic massage system you'll use anywhere, anytime.
To order and receive your free luxury foot massage pillow, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-421-2000 or send check or money order for $89.85 plus $19.95 shipping to the address on your screen. Michigan residents at 6% sales tax.
Listen to its lies, and it will steal your soul.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Test your strength against The Exorcist, followed by The Exorcist 2, Sunday night at 8, one of the new classics on TNT.
Back to MonsterVision host Joe Bob Briggs on Poltergeist 3.
So they all vanish into the mud puddle. Poltergeist 3, the mucky side. The teenage girl is, of course, Laura Flynn Boyle. This was her first movie. Before this movie, she was known as a national finalist on Star Search in the acting category. Remember when they had acting on Star Search? They had these teenagers up there doing 15 seconds from Death of the Salesman and stuff. They finally took that off because it was just too painful to watch. Do you remember that? Okay, I think Zelda's about to get here. It's always better when Zelda arrives, so hang in there. We'll crack a few more mirrors here, really creep you out. If you've got anything to tell me or grap about, write to me at MonsterVision, care of TNT, 1010 Techwood Drive Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30318. Geeks can contact me on the internet at joebob@turner.com.
They say the 50s were the golden age of television. But today we can actually use our TVs to surf the internet. So we can go places we've always dreamed of going. Find out about almost anything. Hear things we've never heard before. Amazing. Web TV from Philips Magnavox. The power of the internet now on your own television.
How you doing? A little nervous?
Yes, I'm a little nervous.
I've got this secret. I buy myself flowers.
Flowers for yourself?
Oh, buying flowers for yourself is the best. Flowers are like fluoride for tough days. Brushing your soul. And flowers give you a healthy smile. Go away bad days. Even the dentist would recommend it.
Yes, I'm going to buy myself some flowers.
Mr. Buzz?
You'll be all right. You're a big bee.
Hey, Mom, look what I found. I didn't know you set a swimming record.
Yes.